So Tails and Tiles is this product line that we have that features phonics, and there are just little readers for kindergarten, first grade that each use a particular phonics, a letter or a phonics concept. And so Tails and Tiles, there's a tail, there's a tile that goes with it. The one set that we have is the alphabet set. And you can find these on page 6, thank you. So this is just a set of tongue twisters, basically. Kids look for the letters that are the focus of the alphabet reader. So we have one for each letter of the alphabet. There are capital letters and lowercase. This is for beginning readers. And they look for the letters in the book. We do have these offered as ebooks. So if you print these out, have the kids take them home, they can also circle all of the,
It should be more that.
So you can download little books?
so yes, these, and you know, what the teachers usually have them do when they go home is read it to their families. They can circle the different letters, capital and lowercase, that they find, and they will find a lot of them in each book. So, here is Green Goggles. I'll just read it to you quick, because they're short. Gregory is a goat. Goldie is a goose. Gregory Goat has goggles. The goggles are green. Goldie Goose likes Gregory's goggles. Gregory gives the goggles to Goldie. The goggles give Gregory the giggles. Gregory Goat giggles at the green goggles he gave to Goldie Goose. So, they're fun.
What do they do with the tiles?
So they take a tile and they look for the uppercase matching letter and the lowercase matching letter for the G.
And then Joan, maybe you should point out the feature in the back of each book that mentions the sight words that are used in the book and the actual words. And this is a feature we have in all of the Tails and Tiles, which is really useful. And on the website, we have a list for each set that shows all the words that are in all the sets. So if a teacher is trying to help a child that has, comprehension problems with certain types of words, they can quickly look at it and figure out which stories would be most appropriate to help with that issue.
So this is not something we expect the child to be able to read. This is to be read to the child to reinforce the sound symbol association.
Right. But these little tongue twisters are so fun to read that kids often do learn the whole book without much. And the illustrations are so connected with the text that they do, and that after a few times being read to, they can read it themselves.
Right,
Well, and the sight words they can recognize
yeah,
pretty easily.
yeah, or pretend to read,
Yeah, exactly.
which is great.
It's
Yeah.
a good starting.
Yeah, even 3-year-olds will do that
Right.
with their favorite storybooks.
Right.
So you get the tiles, you get the books, this is a set of 26, you get the CD. with the printout forms of the,
So that's $59, that
Yes.
little yellow box.
The CD prints out the books,
Yes.
well, then they can take them home
Take
and
them
mark
home.
them.
And there's two sizes of the books in there, so depending on what the teacher wants the kid to do with it. For certain underprivileged students that maybe don't have books at home, the teacher could print out the little books, and then the teacher can have the kids actually put them together. No, they're just simple fold books. They're two different sizes. One size is a little smaller than that, so you just take an 8.5 by 11 and fold it down. And there you have it. So they're really designed to have the teacher, have the kids put them together. Nice feature.
Word Family Readers, page 17. You get tiles for each word family. A word family is made up of words that all have the same rhyme, the vowel and whatever follows it. So we have at, egg, an, og, ig, ip, ug, l, all, a, ub, n, ed, eight, ick, ein, eit, est, ale, oat, ill, ing, ack, ache, and ent. You also get the CD, as you do in all the tails and tiles.
So the CD prints those books out.
So I'm talking about this one next after the alphabet readers because this is sort of the next step that kids can take with reading, because once you know the rhyme in the book, all you have to do is sound out the beginning letter sound. So this allows them to read a lot of books with all they have to know is the rhyme and the beginning, and use their beginning letter sound skills. So that's why I think of this as being the next in the set. I think the illustrations are marvelous myself. And helps the reading, very key.
And they come with a guidebook too, each set.
Yes.
That is one thing.
Those are really cute.
You know, we could pass them around perhaps. The next set that we're going to look at is the Tales and Tolerated Phonics Readers, and those are on page 16. We have tails and tiles for each of the different phonics skills: short and long vowels, vowel pairs, consonant pairs, and beginning blends. Or you can get the whole set. Once again, you get a guidebook for each set. You get the little books. You get the CD with the e-books that you can print out. And, not to forget, the tiles that go with it. These are the same illustrator, and some of them are really priceless. We'll pass those around.
So can you speak to, the kids do the alphabet and they learn the rhymes,
Yeah.
and then this step is they're learning more complex sounds like CH sounds and stuff like that. So
Right.
do the rhyme sounds show up then in those books?
Yes, but
That's not the emphasis in that.
that's not the emphasis. And they're not, so, yeah, we're just concentrating on a phonics pattern. So, in this, as opposed to the onset rhyme concept.
Okay.
Onsets and rhymes is another way to talk about word families.
Say that again.
Okay, onsets and rhymes are word families. The rhymes are words, all, in a word family, all the words end in a rhyme, R-I-M-E, that is the same. It's the same sound. So, am I making myself clear? No.
Boat, moat, code.
Huh?
Boat, moat,
Well,
code.
a consistent sound.
Yes,
And then, I have
and
one question.
consistent
When
spelling.
it says set one, does that mean, how many books are in set one? Does that just mean one of each, or,
Set one is
One set.
one set,
and there's 10 books? in-
10 books in each set.
And then the 4 sets would be 40, so if you were having a small group then.
And so we offer them several different ways. If you buy a single set of 10 books, they come in a little pouch like this with just the tiles. You don't get the CD, you don't get the yellow box. If you buy the full set, you get all, in the phonics, you get all 4. And
Okay. Yeah, I see.
it's just, sometimes people only want to focus on certain
Yeah, so
sounds.
Fox Reader 4 set, and then it says, plus guidebook and CD.
Right.
So these are more your first grade phonics skills. Although some teachers will teach short vowel sounds in kindergarten. This would be more typically your first grade set. And now we will go to sight word readers. This is another way of doing tails and tiles. Sight word readers are on page 17. Again, you get a set of tiles, but in this case, you get sight words, those high frequency words that kids have trouble with. These are the Dolchless words. So at level 1, we're just doing words like my, we, and they see the same words over and over and over again. Those are the only words that you have in the book, except words that they can use the artwork to tell them, the illustration to tell them what the other word is. So it says we can see clouds, we can see hills, we can see trees, we can see roads. So they can sound out those words by using the pictures. The rest they should be able to read because of their growing knowledge of the sight words. So this is just the first set. It goes all the way to the most difficult Dolchless words in set 5, I think it is. So we have level 1, there are 8 books in a set. If you want to get 4 sets, you can work with a group of 4 all at once. And again, these are words that you want to build. So you start where the kids are and you just keep going until they know all of these words by sight. But it's a fun way to learn them because the stories are kind of fun.